will do question number 2. In question number 2, they are asking, here we have to represent the following data on the number of girls per 1000 boys in the different section of the Indian society is given below. These are the section of SC, ST, non-ST and SC, backward districts, non-backward district, rural and urban, and number of girls per 1000 boys are given. Okay, for SC girls are 940, ST 970 and so on. When data is given and we have to represent this information graphically. I want to tell you one thing. Earlier we made frequency distribution table, but this graphically representation graphically is the easy way. Okay, when we'll see, we'll learn the thing more clearly. Okay, in the first one they are asking represent the given information graphically, and the second line we have to conclude. Let us draw the graph of the given information. Given information is, here we can see these information, these are independent, so we'll write down independent on x-axis. Okay, we'll write here section on x-axis, whatever is independent on x-axis, dependent on y-axis. But is dependent number of girls per 1000 boys, these are dependent on the sections, so these are dependent. We'll write on y-axis number of girls per 1000 boys. We can see here maximum value is 970. Okay, so we'll make the scale like this way. 1 unit is equal to 10,000. Okay, and we know here I made one kink. Recall one thing, in 8th standard you learn the concept of kink also. When the data will not start from 0, here I haven't mentioned 0. When it will not start from 0, here the gap is very much. So to show this gap, because the gap is much, we'll make a kink. Okay, so I made the kink over here on y-axis, and we have taken scale of 10,000. So we'll start from 910 because my first entry is of 910. So I have taken first is of 910, 920, 930, 940, 50, 960 up till 970, because 970 is my highest value. Now we are representing this information graphically. Okay, first is for SC we have to represent 940. So let us represent 940. This is 940. Again we will represent this information by taking the different bars. Okay, 940 we'll plot first 940, and we'll write down the name in this rectangle. We got one rectangle, or we can say we got one bar. Okay, we'll write down the name as SC. For second one, ST is 970. Because we are making here bar graph, so equal gap should be there. Okay, don't forget to take the equal gap. Here I'll leave this box and I'll make over here 970. Second one is 970. Till here we'll make 970. We'll write the name as ST. This is ST. Third one is non-SC and non-ST, which is 920. So 920 is lying here. I'll write over here till 920. Okay. Non-SC or ST. Third one is backward district, which is of 950. So 950 we can make till here is 950. We'll make again one more bar or rectangle till 950. And we'll write down name as backward district. Backward district. Next is non-backward district is 920. So again we will take 920 and we'll write down the name also of this section, which is non-backward. Space is not much, so I have written like this only. Next is for rural, it is 930. 930 will lie here. So again I'll make rectangle or bar till 930. We'll join and we'll write down the name, which is rural. Next is urban is 910. Again we'll make last bar, which is of 910. This is urban. Okay, and they are asking in the first part, they were asking represent the information graphically, represent the information above by the bar graph. So these bars already we drawn. In the second part, they are asking in the classroom discuss what conclusion can be arrived at from the graph. So what is the conclusion? ST is maximum and urban is minimum. So girls are number of girls per 1000 boys. We can say maximum is in ST and minimum is in the urban section. Okay, we have to mention the answer. Therefore we can say in the second part, maximum number of girls per 1000 boys are in ST section and minimum number of girls are in urban section.